Earlier this month, Bhutan's Prime Minister Tshering Tobgay was in Delhi for what were described as routine consultations with his Indian counterpart. Some of those consultations may have covered the current visit of two high-level Chinese officials to Thimphu. They were Vice Foreign Minister Kong Xuanyu and China's Ambassador to India, Luo Jiahui. The news trickling out of Thimphu is that China has invited Bhutan to join the Belt and Road Initiative, or the BRI. Beijing wants Thimphu to share in what it calls the development dividend. Bhutan, like India, has not joined the BRI. Bhutan says that while the BRI would bring in considerable investment, it would be at the cost of its environment. China watchers in India say that Bhutan's views on the BRI are well known to Beijing. More likely, this visit by the Chinese delegation was to probe Bhutan's mind on settling the Doklam Plateau dispute. The Doklam Plateau borders Bhutan's western border with Tibet. It overlooks the Chumbi Valley in Tibet, which stretches down to Sikkim. China wants Bhutan to hand over this plateau. In return, it is prepared to hand over 495 square kilometers of its own territory to Bhutan in the north. Now, this is a proposal that China has made in the past, and Bhutan has always rejected it. This is because Doklam Plateau is not far from the Siliguri corridor, which connects mainland India to the northeastern states. Although the approach to the Siliguri corridor is heavily defended, any Chinese move closer to the corridor makes India insecure. It was the reason for the standoff between China and India last year on the Doklam Plateau. China attempted to lay a road from the Chumbi Valley going up to the Doklam Plateau to the Indian border. This violated an agreement between Bhutan and China to not alter the ground situation until the Doklam Plateau was resolved. So India intervened and stopped the road building. Although the standoff ended after 73 days, China is unlikely to give up its claims to this plateau. The visit by the Chinese delegation would have also been to remind the Bhutanese of another proposal they've been making. That is to establish formal diplomatic relations. Remember, there is no Chinese embassy in Thimphu, even though Bhutan and China have held 24 rounds of talks in either capital about their border dispute. Watch this space for more on that.